Roll one, scene one, take one, action. Hey guys, Spikefox TV here, and today in this video we are going to be going over the clapperboard. So let's get started. So you may be wondering, what in the world is a clapperboard or movie slate? Now, a lot of you might have seen it in movies or behind the scenes videos in movies where they have this weird like slate board thing that does this weird clappy sound and has this weird contraption on it. So what is it used for? Well, basically it is used for editing and figuring out where the editor is in a movie. So the editor can figure out what clip or what scene he or she is in while they are editing. So basically what you'll see is you'll see this board, you'll see like whichever scene it is. Right now it's scene one, roll one, and take one. So what is roll one? Roll one is basically, at least back in the olden days, the first roll of film. Nowadays, of course, it's like SD cards, CFast cards, and stuff like that. But still, it technically means the same thing. This is the very first SD card or very first roll of film that we have. And then, of course, most people know what a scene is, scene one. And then, of course, take one. Now, why do we have the clapper? Why do we have this? Well, that is actually to sync up audio. So what you would do is when you hear that clapping sound, what you do is you'd see two spikes in two audio files. So what happens is you're recording sound separately on an audio recorder with like either a boom mic or whatever they're using to record the audio with, and then you got, of course, the audio from the camera. What they would do is when you're in editing, when you see that spike in audio, because it's such a loud, abrupt sound, the clap, you would line up the two waveforms where you see that little spike and line them up together. Now, in the bigger, more fancier cameras, they're probably not going to be recording directly into here. So what they do is they line up the audio recording from the audio recorder and the actual clap when it actually claps, and line it up together. But either way, kind of the same thing. They basically line the two things up together so they would be synced. Another important thing to know about clapperboards is, I almost got the permanent marker, not the dry erase, so that would have been very dangerous. Another thing that, of course, you can do on a clapperboard is this. Now, you may be wondering, why in the world is there a letter B right on scene? So, say you have multiple different camera angles in one scene. So, what you would do is you'd have A, B, C, and D, and so on and so forth, depending on, how many different angles and stuff you have in that actual scene. So, B would technically be the second camera angle. And, of course, say C would be the third, and so on and so forth. And, of course, 1A is, of course, the first one. And that's the basic idea of how it works. And then, of course, you got your production, which I actually forgot to talk about a minute ago. The production would be here. You got the director, you got the camera. Another important thing to know, which I didn't actually write on here, is if you're using a filter, like an ND filter, if it's like night, interior, exterior, night or day shot, interior, exterior, all that kind of stuff, syncing sound. If it's a silent shot where there's no audio, all you would do is you just hold it like this to where you don't even do the clapping. You'd hold the board, but you'd make sure that people know you're not clapping. You're not doing the clapper, and that tells them basically that there's no audio. So that's the basic idea of how a clapperboard works. And yeah, that's the basic idea of a clapperboard and how it works, because a lot of people don't seem to understand the reason why we use these in movie sets. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.